Alrighty, here we are back in Kingdom Come 1. Alright, so as I explained in my other video, which no, I'm not like cheating the game or any of that stuff, but when it comes to mods, these are my fully updated mods that I'm using. Okay, so these are the mods I am using. The unlimited save, I'm only using this because of my my single player playthrough I'm doing for myself. But for YouTube, I'm gonna try not to use this because I do kind of want the game to be, you know, vanilla. But like all of these mods, except for unlimited saving, are what I'm using. So bushes, so I can walk through bushes. The cooking glitch, you guys have probably seen this if you play the game. When you go to a campfire, the smoke off the campfire kind of flickers and like the smoke kind of like evaporates, like disappears and then comes back and it like flickers. So that actually fixed it. And then you have eye enhancements. You have quality mod. You have upscaler mod, which is supposed to be kind of upscaling your UI textures and potions and everything with AI to make them look more crispier, but still vanilla, which I thought was kind of cool. So we'll see if it actually works. What are you doing? Fucking cat. And then we have Nighthawk, so night times aren't as dark. And then we have real clouds, which is when you open up a map, the clouds, instead of being like a cartoony texture, which I don't mind, but I wanted to try out real clouds. And then stay clean. Your armor stays clean for a longer period of time, which is not really a big deal, but it just saves time. And then volumetric fog, as you can see right here in my game. Like, you can see the fog. I'm assuming this is the mod, because this is really foggy. But also, like I said, we are playing this game legit, so I am trying to see... We got 12 of these. Let's take, like... We don't really need 12. Let's go with, like, 2. Let's go with 2. We don't need a lot of them. But yeah, anyways. That's my mod setup. Nothing serious. Also, when it comes to, like, the UI texture mod like I was showing, I don't really see it more crispy, but it's... I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just not a big overhaul. You know, and then we got the fog, which is pretty cool. But yeah, anyways with the mods, that's it. Let's talk to her.
Well, you're a sight for
'Cause
sore
I think I have a
eyes.
quest for her. And also, by the way, my FPS at the left-hand corner is not actually my FPS, okay? I have my FPS capped. I have my FPS capped at 80. So that's not actually my FPS, that's just like a cap that I put on my FPS.
What actually happened? I mean,
That's a lot.
No,
I'll tell you.
All right.
I don't want to do the DLC, okay? Just hold up. Talk about the
What's
dog.
that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
Okay.
How's he
Put
doing?
it this...
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
Wow.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Also, now that I think about it, I think I have a texture pop-in mod. Because when you, like, sometimes when you talk to an NPC, the face textures don't load in, or the clothing textures don't load in. I think I have a mod where the textures are already pre-loaded if you're within the area. So, like, if you go into a town, all the people should already be preloaded they should already have preloaded textures, so when you go to talk to them, their textures won't bug out when you go to talk to them. I think that's how the mod works. Because that was annoying me in this game.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here.
Hey, lad.
He runs off now and
Don't
again,
you want a
but
little
he always
wager
comes
on the
back.
rotate?
Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then.
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skallets. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Let's take the dog.
All right.
Heck yeah.
I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skallets, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
Cool. Woohoo! I got a dog. Also, yeah, she has a quest as well.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skallets.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. And where would you care to go?
I think last time, I don't know. Let's just go to the river. Maybe? I don't know. The river.
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
They walk faster than me when I'm in caps locks, you know? Also, we probably don't need this. Probably don't need it, just more immersion or whatever. Like, I can hear the music.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctif...
It's a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't. I'd love to see the markets in Prague. Have you ever
Dude,
been?
this fog is crazy.
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
That's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too. So don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
Should be up here a little bit. It's raining.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
Vitality? What?
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well. And I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
Luxury, I guess.
Oh, it's endless luxury, money, banquets, games stuffed with other games.
A chicken stuffed with a frog.
Yeah, and that's nothing compared to a frog stuffed with a chicken.
A goat stuffed.
With a pig? Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip.
It's raining. Cool.
Thank you for coming with me. Please. What the?
Okay. Oh, dude, this fog is insane. What is this quest? Is that the steel? Okay. We should probably go do the campaign quest because I need a horse. Like ASAP. So...
What the?
There's no food? Fucking hell. Okay. Well, let's praise the dog.
There's the good doggy.
Oh, yeah.
That's my boy.
Also,
Look
I
what
think
I've
I
got
have food.
for you. You'll love this.
I don't have the... Oh, no, I don't have the meat with me. I could train with him as well. Which I kind of want to, but... Dude, there's so much to do in this game, I don't know what to do. It's crazy. Training with practice. Training with sword. Okay, what do these mean? Are these like real weapons? Or do I have to do this one? I want to learn to learn combos.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
If you want to really hurt your opponent, it's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need
Pater noster, qui es in...
Using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly.
Calm down.
See? I strike from
Good fuck.
overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down.
So these are
So
just
you expect
tutorial
me to
combos?
strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more. Defend. Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go!
I wasn't expecting this to be the tutorial again. I was expecting to like learn a different combo.
Good. Again. Good. Again.
Can I just like...
No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times.
I wonder if I just like do this to like learn
Try to catch
stats.
the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. Right up. Good. All right.
Whatever.
You can learn lots of similar techniques with every weapon. Train and practice.
Cool. Well, I learned a combo. It's good enough, I guess. Wait, what? What's this quest? In the morning. What time in the morning? It doesn't really say. Well, if we're gonna do that, I need some food. I feel like this fog is a bit much for this game. $73. I have a long ways to wait. Fog is just... The fog is too much. Yeah, the fog is... Why is it so slow? I guess we'll go see if he's there.
Show me what you've got concealed.
What are you talking about? Why is this in the game?
What?
Such are my orders.
If you insist.
Nothing.
I do feel like the fog is a bit overpowering in this game for the mod. Hello? You got me all turned around and shit now.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. God be with you.
Is there even a way to get a horse before you do this mission? Huh. I wonder if you can actually get a horse before you do this, but I don't think you can. That's interesting. I need a horse, man. I guess we're just gonna follow him. uh... Oh my god, there's food. Did that satisfy me? Where's 72? Also, wait a second, wait a second. We're going out in the woods. We have all this. We have nothing. We have nothing. Is that the more puddles mod? Oh shit, it worked. I couldn't get this mod to work.
Let's go.
That definitely is the mod.
Up, blacksmith.
That's awesome. It's definitely a lot more wet with more puddles. Dude, I need a follow button.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up!
Why is the audio so
Don't
low?
worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah, I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Might need to look into this because this audio is so quiet in the dialogue. I've heard other people complain about this too.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
See,
This
now it's
kind?
louder. Like,
Yes.
what?
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete
So
blockhead,
weird.
you might learn something useful.
Goes up and
if
down.
you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
How far are we going?
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish.
Dude, this is
sir.
actually gonna drive me fucking nuts.
And don't dilly-dally.
I don't know.
Try and get there before the day's out.
I'll have to do some research on that. Damn, where are we going? Holy crap. Is this a new fast travel point, or have I already been there before? Oh wow, look how pretty this is. I got food for my dog.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
There you go. Just slap a meat. This is so pretty.
White bacon from the saddlebag.
Bring stuff from Saddleback. Bacon. Good stuff. Okay. God, this looks really good.
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
Deliver. Okay. Oh, confirm delivery.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant
Smart ass.
blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard. And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow. And sir, my old woman is fucking half the village. It's like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What?
Humans? But
Not trained for this.
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh?
Huh.
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
Probably more than that.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So we're not even like his bodyguard yet. We're kind of just like, I don't know. That's a, what the fuck? That's a huge thing of bacon, dude. Jesus. Sleep and save. I guess we just...
Greetings. What business? Good luck to you.
I guess we just wait. Okay, I guess we just wait. He said in the morning, so I don't really know.